Narrator. Hello, fantastic English learners, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast's beginner series. I'm your narrator, and I'm thrilled you're joining us today. Have you ever needed to do something and weren't sure if it was okay? Maybe you wanted to borrow a friend's book, use someone's phone, or perhaps leave a meeting early. In English, we often need to ask for permission before we do certain things. It's a very polite and important part of everyday communication. Asking for permission shows respect for others and helps avoid misunderstandings. It's a key part of good manners and helps you navigate many social situations smoothly. That's why today we're focusing on asking for permission in English. Learning the simple questions and phrases to get permission will make you feel much more confident in various situations, whether you're at work, at home, or with friends. In this episode, you're about to hear a natural and easy-to-follow conversation between two colleagues, Clara and Marcus. They'll show you different ways to ask for permission in various common scenarios, and how to respond when someone asks you. They'll use simple English, making it easy for you to understand and start practicing these phrases yourself. After their conversation, we'll have a short, active practice session to help you use these new words and phrases. Listen closely to their simple English and the useful vocabulary they use. Get ready to expand your vocabulary and practice listening just by tuning in. Let's dive into the conversation. Clara: Hi Marcus. How are you doing this morning? It's great to see you. I was just thinking about something personal. We're both working on the new Ocean Breeze marketing campaign, right? I've just finished writing all the initial website content, and I was hoping to start on the social media posts. May I borrow your digital camera for an hour or two? I need to take some high-quality photos of the product samples. Marcus: Hi Clara. I'm doing very well, thank you. It's great to see you too. Oh, you finished the website content already? That's fantastic progress. And you need the camera for the product samples? Yes, you may definitely borrow my digital camera. It's right here in my desk drawer. Just be sure to handle it carefully as it's a new model. And please return it to me before lunchtime around 1 p.m., because I might need it for a video call with the design team later. Are the product samples ready for photos already? Clara: Thank you so much, Marcus. That's incredibly helpful. I'll be extra careful with it, I promise. And yes, I'll bring it back by 1 p.m. The product samples just arrived this morning from the supplier, Global Innovations Limited. They were delivered to our office on Parkside Avenue just an hour ago. I think they look fantastic. Oh, and one more thing. I'm planning to work on the social media content for the Ocean Breeze campaign this afternoon. Could I possibly use the large monitor in the empty conference room C for a few hours? My laptop screen feels a bit too small for all the design work. Marcus: No problem at all, Clara. I'm glad I can assist. And wow, the samples are here already. That's excellent news. As for conference room C, let me check the booking system quickly. Yes, it looks like conference room C is free all afternoon from 1 p.m. onwards. So yes, you can certainly use the large monitor in conference room C. Just make sure you log out of your computer and turn off the monitor when you finish so it's ready for the next person. Will you be working on new graphics for the campaign this afternoon? Clara: That's perfect, Marcus, thank you. I'll be sure to log out and turn everything off. Yes, I'll be working on selecting the best photos and then creating some initial graphics for our Instagram and Facebook pages. It's much easier with a big screen. Also, I noticed the office supplies cabinet is almost empty of printer paper. Would it be alright if I placed an order for more office paper and some new pens from our usual supplier, Office Solutions? I can do it right after I'm done with the photos. Marcus: Of course, Clara. That would be a huge help. We're definitely running low on paper. So, yes, it would be perfectly alright if you placed an order for more office paper and new pens. Just remember to use the company account number, OS 987AB. And could you also check if we need more sticky notes? We seem to use those very quickly. Would you mind adding a few packs of sticky notes to that order too? I'll approve the order when you send it to me. Clara: No problem at all, Marcus, I can definitely do that. OS 987AB, got it. I'll add sticky notes to the order and send it to you for approval. I'm happy to help keep our supplies stocked. It's always good to be prepared. Oh, speaking of supplies, I need to print out some detailed analytics reports for the campaign's first week. They are quite long. Is it okay if I use the high-speed printer on the third floor? I know it's for larger jobs. Marcus. Yes, Clara, it is okay if you use the high-speed printer on the third floor for the analytics reports. Those reports are very important for the campaign, and that printer is certainly the fastest. Just make sure you select High-Speed Print Department 4B in the print settings, and please pick up the reports immediately after they print, so they don't get lost or mixed up with other documents. May I also ask you to ensure the paper trays are full after your print job? Sometimes people forget to refill them. Clara. Absolutely, Marcus. I'll make sure to use the correct settings, pick up the reports right away, and I'll definitely check and refill the paper trays if needed. I understand it's a shared resource. One last thing before I head out for lunch. My laptop battery is running very low and I forgot my charger at home in my apartment on Juniper Street. Would it be permissible for me to use the universal charger from the IT department's spare equipment box for the rest of the day? I'll return it first thing tomorrow morning. Marcus. Using a universal charger from IT. Let me just confirm if we have any available. Yes, there's one spare universal charger in the IT box. It's labeled Universal Charger 7. As long as you promise to bring it back first thing tomorrow morning and don't misplace it, then yes, it would be permissible. You can find the box on the shelf labeled Spare Tech in the IT office, room 205. Just ask Ben, the IT specialist, he's usually there. Clara. Thank you so much, Marcus. You're incredibly accommodating. I'll make sure to get it from Ben and I'll return it promptly tomorrow morning. I really appreciate your help. I'll head over to the conference room now with the camera. I should be back at my desk after I'm done with the photos, probably in about 2 hours. Marcus. Sounds good, Clara. See you in a bit. Good luck with the photos. Narrator. That was a great conversation full of useful phrases for asking for and giving permission. Now let's hear Marcus asking for permission in a slightly different situation, this time talking to Clara. This will show you how the same phrases can be used in different contexts. Marcus. Hi, Clara. You're back from the conference room. How did the product photos turn out? The Ocean Breeze campaign samples look great, I saw them earlier. The coffee smells amazing, by the way. Clara. Hi, Marcus. The photos turned out really well, I think. I got some great shots. And yes, the coffee is fresh. Thanks for asking. I also wanted to ask you something about the upcoming company picnic next month. It's at Sunny Meadows Park on July 25th, right? My parents are visiting from out of town that weekend, and they're leaving late in the afternoon on the 25th. Would it be okay if I brought my parents to the company picnic? They'd love to see where I work and meet my colleagues. Marcus. That's wonderful news about the photos, Clara. And thanks for checking on the coffee. As for the company picnic, that's an interesting request. Usually it's just for employees and their immediate partners. However, since it's at Sunny Meadows Park and it's a large outdoor event and your parents are only visiting for a short time, yes, it would be okay if you brought your parents. Just let me know their full names so I can add them to the guest list for the catering company. We need an accurate count for food and drinks. What are their names? Clara. Fantastic. Thank you, Marcus. Their names are Eleanor and Robert Vance. I'll let them know. They'll be thrilled. They love outdoor events and meeting new people. Oh, and I was planning to use the company car for a quick client visit this afternoon to Innovate Solutions on Blossom Street, but the fuel light is on. Would it be possible for me to use the company fuel card to fill up the tank before I go? It's just a short trip. Marcus. Eleanor and Robert Vance. Got it. I'll add them to the guest list for the picnic on July 25th. As for the company fuel card. That card is usually only for long business trips or when the company car is going for maintenance. For a short client visit within the city, we usually ask employees to pay for the fuel themselves and then submit a reimbursement request. So, unfortunately, no, you may not use the company fuel card for that short trip. I'm sorry, Clara. Perhaps you could use your personal card and submit an expense report? The form is available on the internal portal. Clara. Oh, I understand, Marcus. No problem at all. I didn't realize the rule for the fuel card was that specific. Thanks for letting me know. I'll just use my personal card and submit the reimbursement request. That's perfectly fine. I also wanted to ask if I could use the company's reserved parking spot today. My usual spot is blocked by a delivery truck that's unloading. Am I allowed to use the visitor's parking spot number 7 just for this afternoon? Marcus. Yes, Clara, you are absolutely allowed to use visitor's parking spot number 7 this afternoon. It's usually reserved for clients, but since it's empty and your regular spot is blocked, it's perfectly fine for you to use it for a few hours. Just remember to move your car by 6 p.m., as we have a client arriving early tomorrow morning who will need that spot. Have a productive client visit. Marcus, great. That's a relief. Thanks, Claire. It would have been difficult to find parking otherwise. Last question, and it's a bit of a personal one. I've been trying to learn Spanish using an online course, and it requires a stable internet connection for the video lessons. My home internet has been very unreliable this week due to some local construction on Cedar Lane. Do you think it would be acceptable if I stayed in the office for an extra hour after work today to complete my Spanish lesson using the company's fast internet? I'd leave by 6:30 p.m. Clara, oh, learning Spanish. That's great, Marcus. A stable internet connection is definitely important for online lessons. Our office policy generally discourages personal activities after hours to save on electricity, and for security reasons. However, if it's just for 1 hour and it's for a constructive personal development activity like learning a language, then I think we can make an exception. So yes, it would be acceptable if you stayed for an extra hour to complete your Spanish lesson. Just make sure you lock your office door when you leave, and also the main entrance door to our department. And don't forget to turn off all the lights. Marcus, I completely understand, Clara. No problem. I'll be very careful to lock everything and turn off all the lights. I wouldn't want to cause any issues for the company. Thanks so much for your understanding and flexibility. It really helps me out. And thanks for all your help today. You've clarified a lot of things for me. Clara, you're very welcome, Marcus. I'm happy to help. It's always better to ask if you're not sure about policies or shared resources. Have a great evening and enjoy your Spanish lesson. Marcus, you too, Clara. See you tomorrow. Narrator. What a helpful conversation between Clara and Marcus. They showed us many different ways to ask for and respond to requests for permission. You heard phrases for giving permission like yes, you may, and it would be okay, and also for politely declining like no, you may not, and explaining why. These phrases are super useful in everyday English. Practice session. Your turn to speak. Narrator. Alright, it's your turn to practice. I'll ask you a question. Answer aloud, asking for permission. You want to borrow your friend's favorite book. How do you ask? Good. Now you want to leave a family dinner early. How do you ask? Excellent. You want to use your neighbor's gardening tools. How do you ask? Fantastic. Now let's practice responding when someone asks you for permission. I will ask a question and you will say, yes, you may. May I sit in this chair? Say, yes, you may. Could I have a piece of cake? Say, yes, you may. Is it okay if I open the window? Say, yes, you may. You're doing great. Now let's practice saying, no, you may not. Briefly explain why. May I play loud music late at night? Say, no, you may not. It's too late. Could I write on the wall? Say, no, you may not. It's not allowed. Is it okay if I take this without asking? Say, no, you may not. You must ask first. Keep practicing asking for and giving permission in English. Narrator. Wow, you've done an incredible job today. You just practiced talking about a very common and essential topic. Asking for permission in English. You can now confidently use phrases like may I, could I, is it okay if I, and would it be alright if I, to ask for permission. You also learned how to respond with yes, you may, or no, you may not, and other polite ways to allow or decline a request. This is a fantastic step in your English journey. Remember to use these new phrases every day. The next time you need to ask for something, try to use these polite English expressions. Every time you practice, you're building real confidence step by wonderful step. Keep learning, keep speaking. Don't miss our next lesson in the beginner series. Goodbye for now.